Yeah, we've just come in the door. I haven't got my coat off yet, but just in case, we have an answer phone message. So let us see what it has to say for itself.
One new message. Oh, it's only me, sorry. I'll tell you later. I wondered if you were going to be late getting out of sorry from that.
Yes, Mum.
I've had a phone message from someone called Ross. He's been trying to get in touch with you on your mobile, and he's been talking. And anyway, I'll speak to you perhaps later. And I've got a phone number.
What on earth? What?
Wednesday, 10:32 a.m. End of final message.
It would appear I have flipping messages. Right, we have got to the bottom of all the flipping voice messages and all that nonsense. They were trying to ring me on my mobile. Apparently, they were trying to ring me on my mobile yesterday. Apparently, what has actually occurred is they have made an appointment for me for 4 o'clock today in the heart and lung unit to speak to a consultant. And thankfully, now I know I shall be heading off to Torquay Hospital for 4 o'clock today. I've had words with Mother, and she is prepared to come and sit with the bear whilst I am away. So sometime around about 3 o'clock, I shall be picking Mother up, and she will be dog sitting the bear. Right. So finally, we've been wanting to know what the score is. It would appear maybe today we shall know. Okay. Right, it is just gone 3 o'clock. I have left Bear with Mother. So hope he doesn't eat her all at once. Yeah, I'm hitting the road. It's not a good time of day to be travelling, really, is it? It's rush hour and all the schools kicking out and all that very shortly. Let's get there, and let's try and get there early. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We are here, and I have my parking ticket. So we have a little bit of time to spare. Not much, actually. Probably just head straight on in now, I think. Try and find wherever I'm going. Actually, I could hardly have been closer. I could almost see the car from here. It is here. It is right here. That's right next to where I had to pick Mother up with her eye surgery. But we are here. Okay, I'm waiting outside. They just weighed me. It was 66.7 kilos, whatever that is. And they did an oxygen thing on my finger. 95, 96, 95, 96, around about there. So same as at home, Anyway, I got 10 minutes. I'm sitting outside. It's more comfortable out here. I think I am going to go in. I may accidentally leave the camera running. Bit naughty, but I think I'm gonna. We shall see. We shall see.
Hey, Joe.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Very well.
Good. Go on
Thank
through. Just slightly on situation, obviously with the social distancing, I'm asking patients sitting here and talking through the door, if I may.
Yeah. So
see.
that's mine. Yeah. Okay.
How are you? Yeah. So
This is important to me, I think. Would you have any objection, because I won't remember important things that may be said, would you have any objection if I rolled my camera, just let my camera run and recorded at least the sound so that I could...
The sound, I prefer not the video.
No, that's good. I'll prove it. I'll shut the lens.
Okay.
And we are recording, so just the audio, if I may.
Sure. So, I'm one of the doctors on the team.
Hello, sir.
And it sounds like I think your GP spoke to one of the consultants a few weeks back now because your blood test was quite abnormal with one of the white blood cells was type of white blood cell was very high. And there's a number of different reasons for that, and obviously that needs further investigation. But how did you come to see your GP, and how did...
I was under the impression that this was going to tell me what the result of the CT scan was.
It will, but it's all part of the same process. Yeah.
Can I refer to notes? I'll tell a little story. I'll try and make it as brief as I possibly can. I was symptomatic. You know, nausea, dizziness, breathlessness, coughing, sputum, the whole bit.
Okay.
Overnight, on the 19th of August. That's when it started, 19th of August.
You were fine the day before that?
Day before, fine. Quite, maybe a little bit of breathless.
7 weeks on from there now, fine.
Right. 25th of August,
Yeah.
before I went to a doctor,
Yeah.
I put up with it, but I thought, oh my God, it's COVID. So 25th of August, I went to the doctor. All they did was give me antibiotics and a potential diagnosis of COPD and a peak breath flow meter. I'll put this away.
Tell me what medications that you're currently taking.
None.
None at all. So your CT scan isn't normal,
Okay.
but it doesn't tell us in what way. It doesn't give us any direct answers, so we do need to do some more tests.
Okay.
CT scans are good for pointing us in the right direction, but they don't confirm things, and it's just extra information really, and it's very helpful. Thank you. Great. I can show you the scan and show you.
I would love to. I'd love to get the camera on that. I'd love to make sense of that. Oh boy, yes.
Prefer not to video it, just for I know it's just restrictions in the hospital about videoing and that kind of stuff. I'm afraid.
Okay.
I can show you, and then
Yeah, I'll you know, it's covered. It's covered. It's not filming, but I would love to see.
So here's your lungs here. So
I couldn't make sense of the X-ray one little bit.
no. So I'll just explain where we are and what we're looking at. So this is you chopped up into slices basically.
It doesn't look right over there, does it?
No, correct. So your head through here, and your feet are sticking out here. I'm going to slide you.
We're
through
in the
screen.
bottom end.
So we're looking up at your lungs.
Okay.
This is your left lung.
Okay.
And this is your right lung. And as you pan through, this is your left lung, your right lung here. And there's emphysema within the scan. You can see perhaps the blacker areas.
Right.
And so it should be a bit grey than here, and there's sort of not as much here. And then the most striking abnormality here on the scan is that
What's
the
all
top of your left lung it's full of holes basically, and it looks like the top of that lung is very damaged. Okay,
This is the left lung.
top of your left lung,
Okay.
and some less marked change on the right, but similar kind of appearance. And then as we come down, then there's a bit more normal lung here. This is the bottom lobe of your.
Right.
So I'll just go over this. This might be easier to appreciate which bits of the lungs we're referring to. So now it's your right lung.
I'm a bit of a simpleton. To me, the black was looking good and the white was looking like that shouldn't be there.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah. So
it
this-
is
yeah.
that simple, right?
Yeah, it's as simple as that basically.
So all that white stuff, crikey, that's a
Is
lot.
either very nasty infection, a severe inflammatory process, something called a vasculitis, which is some of the blood tests we sent.
So not just a pneumonia or something like that.
So pneumonia just means infection or severe inflammation, most commonly due to infection within the lung.
Right.
So it's a pneumonic process.
Okay.
So it could be pneumonia, but it's a specific type of bug to be causing that pneumonia. And down the bottom of your lungs, it's relatively just the emphysema, but otherwise relatively reassuring.
Right.
Most striking is in the middle and top portion of the left lung.
Right.
And that's what we need to investigate. Is it funny infection? Is it this condition called a vasculitis? Which a blood test for that is negative, which suggests 80 to 90% or 60 to 90% chance of it not being a vasculitis,
Right.
or something much more severe and more, so a very severe infection, something like a fungus infection,
Ah.
or TB,
Okay.
or probably lower down on the list, but something that we definitely need to bear in mind is whether it's something sinister and concerning like a tumour, or what we call a cavitating. Cavities just mean
You're
holes.
avoiding saying cancer, aren't you?
Cancer, and some people get very twitched about
No,
it, so I
no,
don't
cool.
want to charge
I need
into
to
it.
know. I need to know what's happening here. I need to follow
And
up
I was
for the absolute
Just
truth.
letting you know what I was thinking about, and
Good.
lung cancer is one of the things that could look like this.
Okay.
It wouldn't be top of my list at the moment,
Really.
but it's on the list. Okay?
Okay. A fungal thing, that's interesting to me.
So
because,
you have a seat again. Here we go. We can have a listen.
Okay.
And fungal infections can do lots of different things to your chest, and they can make your eosinophils go up.
Right.